Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Student Government Crime Scene. Today, we had 7 cheesecakes ate out of the fridge. This is our first piece of evidence, a do not eat sign. And this is our second piece of evidence, 7 cupcakes out of the cheesecakery box. Now, we had a few culprits. I myself was the number 1 suspect, which is crazy because I don't even like Barry. We're trying to figure out who it was, but just wanted to let you guys know the news. Welcome back to the Student Government Weather Report. What do you guys think about the weather today?
Thank you so much for introducing me. My name is Elsa Concannon. And this is my colleague.
Hi, my name is Jacob. We do a little introduction, I guess. I'm the Vice President of the Programs and Activities Council.
And I'm the President of the Programs and Activities Council. And I do think it's a little bit gloomy outside today, so thank you. What about you?
Thank you, and welcome back to Talking Points with Student Government.
Oh, this is Megan. She's mic'd up too, but, you know, sometimes she gets a little uncomfortable in her set, so we have to let her be. But she was part of our event today, and I think that she's pretty happy with the weather outside. If I had to guess.
Right. Even though it's a little bit gloomy, I feel like I still got up today and I was like, weather.
It was like, you can at least get to class. Like, it's an excuse, like, okay, it's not horrible.
I'm feeling appreciative because it's like sandwiched between the 2 rainy days. So like after yesterday, I was gonna be ready for anything, honestly.
Yeah, yesterday was not good. It was like the first rainy day of the semester, I feel like.
Torrential downpour.
Yeah.
Sure.
I had to pull out the umbrella.
Ooh. I'm kind of ready for snow at this point. Like, if it's going to be cold, I at least need the winter Christmas snow. Put on my Christmas sweater.
Right. I just did a Christmas sweater. That was my Christmas sweater emote.
We put it on November, what are we, 20th now? Is that too early? Or is okay?
I was actually thinking of putting it on today for Senate, but I thought, better not.
Okay.
So do you guys just like skip Thanksgiving or?
Yeah,
Yes.
Christmas music is on day 1.
Oh,
November
that's a
1st,
strong
Yeah, it's already Christmas.
Yeah.
It's actually New Year's already in my book, unfortunately. But, like, I love Thanksgiving. I'm actually really excited to eat food. I've been, like, making room in my stomach for all this Thanksgiving food that we're going to eat soon.
Prepping a whole week out.
Yeah. I've been, like, shoveling it out, you know?
Is that like a training program where like you kind of like every day you eat a little bit more so that you're ready for the feast, or is it like kind of like you don't eat anything so that you can feast?
No, I've been, like, glutting out every day.
Okay, I feel like a adding process.
Like, stretch the stomach out over
Yeah.
Stretch it out so then, like, the day before you can, like, have all the room.
Yeah.
What's your go-to dish that you devour at the family dinner?
So, like, we make a really good turkey. Like, I pride myself in my family's turkey, like, because it's a Puerto Rican turkey. So, like, they put, like, plantains are the stuffing.
Oh.
So freaking yum. And so I'll do, like, turkey, plantains, macaroni salad, and rice.
I'm coming
never heard
over
of
for
that. Yeah,
Thanksgiving. I used to think I don't like turkey. I think I just haven't had good turkey. Like,
It's hard to find one that is not like super dry.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like ham
Yeah.
is more consistent, which is why I like it more. Personally.
I was not a big ham girl.
You have to get honey baked ham.
I
That's where
know.
it's at.
I know, I need to find. What's your favorite thing about PAC?
Oh, my favorite thing about PAC. Is it cliche? It's cliche to just say the people, right? Like.
No, nothing's cliche here.
Okay, then the people.
That's a good one.
He's like,
you stole mine. I would say lighting up people's faces when they come to our events, especially freshmen who don't really know their way around campus or how to get involved and find events around campus. We'll see people walk up to our booth and they're like nervous to even ask if this is the right place because you're a freshman, you don't know what's going on. And then like our magician show or you come get a squishmallow or whatever, they they seem so happy, and it brightens their day just a little bit. So that's always cool to see when their face brightens up a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I think my first PAC event, granted, I was a commuter student my freshman year, so I wasn't really that involved until I was like, wait, I can get involved in school. My first PAC event was that Emily Chapa concert.
That's a great introduction.
Yeah. And I remember, like, it was kind of raining, and I was about to leave, and my friends were like, no, you should come to this thing. And I was like, what thing? And so then I downloaded the
Cork app.
The Cork app. Yes, download the Cork app. Selfless plug. And then I got there and they were like, do you have your ticket, whatever? So I went through and then I was like, wait, this is kind of lit. It was not kind of, it was lit.
But the realization that something on campus is for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It was so cool. And then, like, I met more people that were in PAC and I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is so cool that you guys, like, all have a community, and you have events for students, specifically for students. Talk a little bit more about some of the events that you guys have and have had in the past and might be planning if you're able to talk about those.
So we do 2 major ones each. It was each year, now it's each semester. So it's a concert, and it used to be mainly comedian. Now it's sometimes comedian, sometimes like a magician act that we did this semester. So we divided it up so people have more opportunities to come to those events. Those are the largest ones that we put on. So we had our Halloween kind of like bash this year. We had an artist come in. We are super excited to do those every year. We have like hundreds of people. I think NLE had well over 1,000, 2,000 people. So the potential is really fun, especially when it's outdoors and people are having a great time. And then we do smaller events, if Elsa wants to talk about that.
Yeah, I was the special events director last year, one of them. And my favorite one that we did actually was roller rave. And it was like we put like a roller skate like rink into UC Great Hall. And then it was a silent disco as well. So like you got to like pick your channel and then just like skate around. And that was like pretty well attended. We try and, when the weather's nice, ideally be outside, be like where students can see us, because as much marketing as we do, like the best way to get people to events is to be in their face about it and like show them like, hey, this is fun, this is for you, this is what's going on right now. So like we do struggle like in the spring semester to get people to like come to like an indoor like setting, but we really like still try and have that programming for students, because it's really important that you have like a space to come and socialize, enjoy the resources that UC like provides you. I don't know, we've done a few other small ones. The big ones that we do each year are Pumpkin Palooza. So I don't know if you've seen like a pumpkin patch out on Bearcat Commons, that's us. And then the really popular one in the spring that we always do around Valentine's Day is Build Your Own Bear. And it's like a Build-A-Bear type situation, and you come and like stuff a little stuffed animal. And that's always a hit and really fun to put on. And we always have a line out the door for that. Always have to get there early. And then it just kind of depends on the creative liberties that the special events directors want to like take on each semester, their committee members, the input they get from them, and then we all like discuss as a general body. It's very collaborative.
Yeah, I actually went to Pumpkin Palooza, and I have a pumpkin, and I painted him. He's still on my desk. Or actually, I think someone threw him away.
Is it the Cheesecake Thief? Are they just going around?
Yes, I
Definitely
think that we
interconnected.
have it's not a thief, and maybe it's a ghost. Student government office ghost. But, like, I thought the Pumpkin Palooza was so much fun because you also got to smash a pumpkin if you wanted to. I didn't smash a pumpkin because I think that I would get too sad. I would feel really bad if I did.
The Bearcat had no qualms about
yeah, he was out there.
being an active participant in the pumpkin smashing, for sure.
What's your favorite color?
Oh, it's a hard hitting. Like I wasn't expecting that kind of, you know.
We were briefed on that question.
I know. I would say like a sky blue. Like to me, it's like what do I want to paint my walls? And I think a sky blue is like a great.
I think I'd
calm
feel
color.
insane in like a sky blue room.
It's like a calm, like you walk in, sky blue.
I'm gonna go purple or red. personally. depending.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Like love. My favorite color is red.
Like the red of the wall behind you? Or?
Yes, like a bright Bearcat red. What's your favorite event from PAC?
That's a good question. I'm a big fan of the Build Your Own Bear event. That's like a very popular choice of ours, but it's cool, especially Valentine's Day. So we get a huge turnout. People who doesn't want to make a bear for themselves or like a significant other. So people come in, they're super excited. We always got a line out the door, and as Elsa mentioned, normally it's hard to get people in TUC up in the 4th floor because nobody's going up there. But this is always super packed, and
Packed.
See what I did there?
Packed.
Okay, yeah, I prepared that beforehand. Yeah, it's always cool to come see and just see people's faces light up, especially during that time of year when they just, it's a romantic feel.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we only did it, I think I'm just partial to this because, like, I helped plan it, but definitely roller rave, like, last year. Like, I know it's kind of like a one-off, and it's good that the staple events are enjoyable, but I like that it shows that, like, you can take creative liberties. And I used to, like, skate growing up, so it was just, like, nostalgic for me, which I really liked. And I don't know, I just like music. I just really enjoyed that event for some reason. I was like, yeah, this is it. Like, but, I mean, obviously each event has something for everybody. Like, I don't know, like, even today with our little Sweets and Squishmallows, this guy's Megan, according to her tag, is going to, go on display in my room shortly.
I really like her.
Yeah, well, I thought she was a flying pig, and I was like, oh my god, Cincinnati. But I think she's actually a bat, so sorry, sorry, Queen. But I don't know, you can be whatever you want, right? Like, I feel like there's something inspirational there to be said.
Yes. So. What do you think her favorite song is? I see that she's wearing headphones.
Well, she was like, this is her mic, actually, but
okay.
I have no idea. I could ask her. What's something that she'd be, like, listening to, like, with the weather? Maybe some Mac DeMarco. Like, it's kind of like chill vibes out right now. Like,
do you think, like, her type is like what is it called?
Her type.
Her type. What are those called? Performative. Do you think she's performative?
I don't know. Like, does she like tote bags and matcha? Like,
reading in a library kind of thing.
The mysterious vibe.
One leg on the wall too.
Yeah.
Feeling awfully mysterious today.
Well, I feel like she's pretty locked into that, so probably yes. Like, that would go with her vibe.
I agree.
Yeah.
I really like her. I know I said that, but
I think wait, hold on. Oh, she really likes you too.
So, what do you guys do? What does a regular meeting for PAC look like? And what does your guys' day-to-day look like? I know you guys go into some pretty intensive planning, and you guys have a lot of fun with it. So, just tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah. So we meet in, like, the Student Senate, like, room. So in TUC, I think it's 425, maybe. I should know that probably. And we meet on Mondays, and there's, like, a few different ways that our structure can go, but, like, generally speaking, all the, like, leadership team members, so we're like 13 or 14 strong with that because there's a lot of, like, different facets of how PAC operates. They fill out, like, their slides with updates that I send out, like, before meeting. And we also, like, do, like, fun pictures on our slides, like, just, like, telling about, like, what's happened in your life, like, since the last time we all met. So it's professional updates and then also, like, fun updates. And we just go around and kind of share out, like, what we've all been up to, like, generally in each of, like, our own little niches, I guess. And then after that, we usually split into committee time for a little bit, and so, like, committee heads, so that's, we have special events, marketing, like, large events, so that's, like, concert and speaker, like Jacob was mentioning. And then we have a few, like, committees that have, like, and membership, and then we have some, like, smaller, like, operations committees. They just, like, all meet and kind of discuss what their next steps are for, like, the week for whatever they're working on at the time. So maybe it's, like, you know, a specific event is coming up, maybe you have to roll out some sort of marketing material, something like that, depending on what they all need to do. And we always end our meeting with PAC snaps, which is a fun, like, everyone goes around and just says something good that's happening in their life, or just like an update. And we just like all like snap after. It's literally just like very chill way to like see what everyone's been up to, make sure everyone's like active in the meeting. Yeah, it's just kind of, there's about 50 of us, so it depends on who can make it that day, but that's kind of what it generally looks like. Sometimes we have a co-sponsorship present to us, which is somebody or some organization that's interested in partnering with us. That's always at the beginning. And then we just kind of like discuss like in what ways that aligns with our mission statement, and how we want to like support other orgs on campus, or like feel the support of other orgs on campus. So we try and be as collaborative as possible.
Yeah, and behind the scenes of event planning, I think one of PAC's strengths is that we're very independent with like the specific jobs that we do. Like our special events people, when they do, like we did today, we did a Squishmallow and Sweets grab and go. That could be done just by 2 people without almost any input from us. Like they are very good at being autonomous there. Concert and speaker events are a little more in depth, but everybody's got their role and they're pretty good at it, and they don't need a ton of extra input, so we're able to get things done very efficiently there. And like Elsa mentioned before with the co-sponsorship thing, I think this is important to mention. We have a lot of resources for students and for student organizations. So if they want to plan an event, we have funds for them. Obviously, you can request money through the UFB board, but you can come to us for funding if you have an event that you want to plan, or we give away things like cornhole, that's what's called, or spike ball. So if you are looking to plan something and you're a smaller organization that doesn't have those resources, we're there to help.
Yeah, I love that. Especially since like I feel like you guys have your own events, but you're also willing to support other student organizations and students in whatever initiatives they might have regarding events. How might a student be able to get involved in PAC, and like what is the timeline for that? What does that process look like?
Yeah, so we have applications that open towards the beginning of each school year, and you have, I don't know, maybe like a month or so, a month and a half to apply. And then from there, we'll do some interviews, and then we'll have, after that, like an interactive interview day. And then, you know, once you get through all that, if you get into PAC, we do a lot of ways of acclimating people. So you'll immediately, it's not like you're kind of a pledging PAC, like you're in PAC. Once you get in, like we throw you to the gauntlet where you're planning events with us, so you're sitting there and you're tabling or helping us run events. So you get really good experience right off the bat. One of the other strengths of PAC is that we have around like a quarter of the people in our organization on our leadership team. Like we have 13, 14 people out of the 50 on leadership positions. And even if you're not officially in the leadership team, there's still specific roles that you'll fill within that committee. So there's so many broad ways to get experience. If you're interested in video production or marketing, we have the marketing team that does that. If you're interested in event planning and planning a concert event, we have that for you. If you can be a production coordinator, there's a lot of different ways to get involved. It's not just event planning. You can kind of find your little niche there.
Yeah, and you don't have to be a freshman either. Like, in fact, a lot of people that apply are like second, third years, because they've kind of like found out what PAC is like in their first year, and then they want to realize they want to be a part of that like after. And like Jacob said, it's at the start of the school year. Our membership like committee like kind of like is in charge of that and runs that, and they're obviously very on the ball with running we have like information sessions too, so like you can come and kind of find out like what you're getting yourself into before you go through the application process, because it can be kind of strenuous, but it's very, very fun. I feel like, having been on both sides of it, like I don't know, it's just a fun process overall. It's just fun to like meet new people and see like the ways in which they want to like be part of the UC community. And a lot of people that are in PAC are involved in like a lot of like other things outside of it too. So like there's a lot of ways to just kind of fill your niche and keep going.
And also mention, it really is like a family in PAC. Like, it's not like we just go to our events or meetings and then dip after that. Like, we had somebody who just celebrated their birthday, and a ton of people from PAC came out and celebrated her birthday. Or we'll have little social events that we go to, and it's a really good bonding opportunity as well if you're trying to reach out and meet new people and just kind of get involved. It's great. I mean, we have 50 friends. It's not just people that we work with, so it's great.
You and 50 of your closest friends.
Yes. Many events.
Yeah. No, I definitely noticed that for sure. I feel like you guys have a really strong community, and like I definitely see a lot of you guys like hanging out not just in PAC but like outside of PAC, and I really love that, especially knowing that you guys have established that community and established like you guys can really like depend on each other, and if like someone needs something, like the 50 of your friends are going to come out and bat for you. So that's something that I really like about PAC, and on top of all the other amazing things that you guys do, that you guys have like a really strong community. I know that planning an event can be hard sometimes. Certain organizations might struggle. How do you guys overcome those obstacles?
So obviously, like, because our org is dedicated towards event planning, we have extensive resources that have been curated over decades, and so we have a lot of just like general, like when you come into a position in PAC, the outgoing like person, officer, program director, whatever, has like a meeting with you, like there's a transition document for you, there's a lot of like information, and then those people are generally like, because we do just like all like hang out, those people are still available to you like once they graduate if you have questions that pertain to that, which is really nice. We're working on our alumni network actually right now. Shout out historian. And but beyond that, like when registered student organizations like do their reset, so like apply to like be like or like re-register to be an org, they have to go to RSO 101. And one of the breakout sessions following RSO 101 is put on by us actually, and it's like how to plan an event. So if you are curious about that at all, or like have specific questions, we like provide like a timeline, we provide general resources, and then also I've had orgs like reach out to like me and some other officers, people on the leadership team, and just ask to meet because they have a question about like how to plan a specific event, and it's always been really productive. They have specific questions about how to reserve spaces on campus, what resources to use, how to get like parking permits, how to make sure you're being compliant with university processes, and I'm more than willing, and everyone in PAC honestly is more than willing to sit down and just kind of help you like make sure that your event can come to fruition, because at the end of the day, like we want people to be successful and be able to put on something that they're proud of.
Yeah.
And that serves the student body, because that is our whole mission statement, is to serve the student body. So.
Yeah, I mean, like Elsa mentioned, it's quite literally in our mission statement. Part of the work we do is helping other organizations plan events. So if there's any small organization that needs help, they don't know how to navigate all the rules and regulations with so many things, like please feel free to come talk to us with that. I think some of the harder things with planning an event that a lot of people might not know about is even a smaller event, like a little grab and go eat today. All you do is come and grab a dessert and a Squishmallow. You need to get permits for that. Like you need to have permit for a food truck to come out, and you need to reserve that. You need to make sure that you have maybe a tent or a light post a certain amount of feet from, it could be a fire hazard, something like that. So there's a lot of rules and regulations you have to follow, and that increases with the size of your event. So if you're doing concert or a speaker event, that's a lot more in depth there. So you have to get security and logistics of making sure we have fire exits and everything like that. So there's a lot more that goes into it than just, hey, want to come to campus and put on this event. And that can definitely be difficult for smaller organizations to navigate when you got this big handbook that you have to do X, Y, and Z. So again, please feel free to reach out. That's part of what we do.
No, yeah, for sure. Never be afraid to reach out to PAC, to Elsa or Jacob. They're really great resources, and I highly, highly recommend if you guys are thinking of putting on an event, whether it's big or small, or it's just something that you want to help throw on campus, reach out to them. ask questions too. Like, they won't bite if you guys come up to them. They're pretty nice people, I'd like to say, and I hope that you guys gathered from today's episode. But I guess plug your social medias.
Oh.
They're gonna plug their social medias.
Follow at PACUC. That's where we put on Instagram. That's where we put all of like our updates for like our upcoming events, and like if something like changes last minute, like for example, Sweets and Squishmallows, we had to postpone one day because of the torrential downpour yesterday. So just things like that. That's how you stay in the know, is by following at PACUC. That's like our main form of like quick and efficient communication. But you can also find like our email on Get Involved. And then Jacob and I will be listed on Get Involved as well.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Elsa. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you, PAC. I hope you guys have a great day.
Thank you for having us. It's been really fun.
Of course.
I hope you find your culprit
Oh, yeah.
for the crime. Sad day.
They will be found.
Sad day in student government. But
Sad
we're here
day.
to help lighten the mood.
Mm-hmm.